All right, sweet, we're live. So welcome to this run of God's Trigger Any Percent. This is not an extremely popular game. Next to me is Double Double. He's never seen this game.
Yeah, I'm here to be impressed by everything.
Exactly, so I'm going to try and do that. He's here to ask any questions that might not be obvious to me, but maybe obvious to the audience. It's a pretty quick game. I'll give you a little bit of backstory and then we'll jump straight into it. So it's basically a violent top-down shooter. It's kind of like Hotline Miami. And it's pretty quick, which is why I asked you to be here, so you can sort of, make sure I keep answering questions while I play the game, because I might get distracted by actually playing the game. Yeah, anything kills me, and there's two characters which I can switch between. One of them is called Harry. He has a dash and a slash attack, and the other one's called Judy. She has this hook that she can throw, and she can teleport. And this game is going to be full of out-of-bounds, glitches, and other fun stuff, so this is going to be great. So you're in for a treat. All right, so time starts as soon as I hit the enter key. Is everyone ready? Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, now the first level is quite interesting. We have cutscenes after each loading screen, and the first second here, I can actually already move, which you're not really supposed to do. Which means I position myself right behind this character here. Now, as you can see, I can dash and afterwards do a slash. And I can actually dash twice in a row if I kill someone. Which is, I try to make optimal use of that by going as quick as possible. Now, this is the tutorial level. This is the prelude, and this is where they show you can switch between characters and all the different abilities that each character have, which we're just going to click through. Oops, and I already messed up there. Now, each character also have their special abilities, which the tutorial is now showing off. Harry can go stealth, and with that he can go pretty fast, which is going to be very useful in some of the levels that we're going to do. Now, the levels are quite short, but some of them can be a bit of a pain in the ass. But that was the first level, so that was pretty fast.
This does give me Hotline Miami vibes.
Yes, it's very much Hotline Miami. Could have gone with maybe a fair warning. There is some swear words being used in the dialogue. It's very minimum. And as you can see, there's plenty of blood to go around. Die. And in the second chapter, we're also going to see some screen shake. So if you're sensitive to that, then you might want to look away quickly. There we go. And that is the second level done. Now, so far, we've done it pretty casually. We haven't broken the game yet, but that'll come in this level. This is going to be the very first out of bounds that we're going to do. And out of bounds in this game is quite interesting. Let me show you, and I'll try to explain it. And not get stuck.
I've been an exile on Earth for the last 2,000.
There you go. So we're now out of bounds. As you can see, the collision is a bit strange when going out of bounds. And also, at some point, the textures are just going to stop. Now, there is a possibility of actually falling off the map into the abyss, but it's not here. But there you go. There's the end level trigger. Usually, you have to go through an entire cutscene, and then the end level trigger comes up. But it's always somewhere on the map, so you can always find it if you look for it. Now, I do have a controller in front of me, and that is because some glitches are only done with controller, which can be a bit annoying, but that's just what it is. There you go. Let's just ignore all of this, go through here. Now, this level also has an out of bounds, but it's so hard to get that actually doing the game casually is just a lot faster. Now, for the speedrun, we actually measure in-game time, so this run is not really going to be, well, yeah.
Right, so so I'm seeing a menu that you're clicking through before the stage starts.
Yes, that is correct. I died. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm going to be donating 10 euros for each death. And that was 2 deaths. Oh no.
3?
3 deaths. This is going to go very fast. Yes, there is a menu in the beginning. The characters actually have skills and certain upgrades that you can choose. So that's what the menu is for at the beginning of each level. You can change those if you want. We don't need to change anything, luckily, so that makes menuing very easy in this game. So yeah. Also, for this particular bit, I took the controller because as long as the enemies are not entirely inside the screen, they're not going to hit you. But I can't really aim up when using mouse and keyboard. So, but with controller you can, thanks to the beautiful analog stick. So we're already on 3 deaths. That's going to be a painful thing. The good thing is going to charity. All right, so this is going to be another very interesting skip. I'm pretty amazed that I somehow found this one. It was mostly by accident. We're actually going to drop off the map in this one. And what happens, you just basically keep falling, but you can still move. You can still do everything you want. The only trick now is actually getting back into bounce, because I'm not going to be able to trigger the end level trigger like this. But we do a quick execution, and it resets the level in the game, allowing us to continue on and actually get on the end level trigger. So
The execution resets your position in the stage.
exactly. Now I'm using a lot of... Come on. I'm using a lot of visual cues to do these. I actually used to run this game using just a controller, and that was a million times harder trying to get the glitches because there's no real visual cue with the controller. You don't really have a cursor or anything. If you were quick to see, you could actually see some NPCs standing above there, standing still. We actually skipped an entire end boss here doing that. Or boss of this chapter. So we're actually moving on to the next chapter. Now this one has some screen shake, so look away if you don't particularly like watching that. That's 4 deaths.
I'm going to be a death counter.
Oh great. Yeah, this game is very unforgiving. You can get hit by one thing and you're dead. Luckily, Harry has a way of reflecting bullets. Now this level is all about getting a bridge to extend. Come on. And we're actually skipping one trigger by doing that. So we're not going to be able to extend the bridge far enough to get it. But luckily, we also have something to solve that issue. So as you can see, this is just basically the second trigger, but we're only triggering it as the first trigger. So we only have one part of the bridge where you need 3 parts. So I'm going to reset some checkpoints. Some fun checkpoint abuse there. Now it's going to extend the second part, but I'm going to go and glitch on over here, and that allows me to make that jump. That's cutting out a lot of cutscene sort of bits and other things you have to wait for, so it's quite a nice time save there. Ah, wrong way. So this one, I know this one's still with mouse and keyboard. I believe the next level I actually need to get my controller.
Hey, not fair. These fuckers are already dead.
Ah, die. Thank you.
Hey, here, help us. The earthquakes are getting
Now, when I first started running this game, oh dear, there we go. So we're actually gonna abuse the fact that we had a little bit of a slope there. We could walk up to it and actually get onto the walls of the level, which you really shouldn't be able to do.
Walls are merely a suggestion.
Walls are but merely a suggestion. That's right. All right, this is the one where I switched to controller, because being able to walk up to this slope, you actually need to get a certain angle, and using mouse and keyboard, you can only get 4 directions. Oh, actually, diagonal as well. No.
That's 5.
Is that 5? Oh dear. Regretting every second of this. There you go. So I'm slowly walking onto this, this slope. Once I have enough, I can go ahead and go straight to the end. There you go. Skipping the entire level, which is what we like to do as speedrunners. Now, like I was saying, before I started running this game, it was still without any glitch or any out of bounds. And I really enjoy playing this game, because it's great to play casually as well. But I saw the record, so I was like, nah, there's no way I'm going to be able to do that. So instead, I just looked for a bunch of things that I could break, and with that, be able to break that record, which luckily succeeded.
Good job.
Oh, there you go. Nice. So I'm supposed to destroy all these eggs, and then get to the last room.
Leave none unbroken.
Every level still usually... Uh-oh, I'm gonna mess this up. That was a weird cycle. I've never done that cycle before. But yeah, every level basically consists of flipping a few switches or killing certain enemies.
These embryos
There
look
Leave none unbroken.
we go. All right, now we're actually on to the final boss of Chapter 2, I believe. Now, we found a nice time save for this only a few days ago. Basically, I need to burn her using these sort of furnaces, these fire platforms. The voice lines are great, so you gotta listen to what they're gonna say. Now, hopefully, he has a good voice line. I am very tender. I love that voice line. Best in the game. All right, so basically, if he were to reach her, he would have healed her, which is something we don't want. Ah! Oh god. Which is something we don't want to have happen. That's an unfortunate death. But actually, we're gonna purposely let one heal her in the next cycle. There we go. Let's not fuck up this time. There we go. Because having one of them heal her is gonna help us skip this animation. So I want to kill this guy. And now we can just finish the entire bit by just burning her alive, as you do.
You know, normal everyday thing.
Normal everyday thing. Just another Sunday thing you would do with the family. Oh. Now we need to get her onto this platform. She's going to be a bit slow here, so I have to make sure I don't immediately activate it. There you go. It hurts. I bet it does. And there you go. As you can see, the bosses are not really hard in this game, even though I did die there, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. And this one's going to be a very quick level, hopefully.
I mean, deaths don't seem to lose too much time because you can restart right away.
Yes, that is very true. But they do lose me money though, which is not as nice. That was number 6, I believe. Number 7.
How important is money
Number
to the
8.
run? Yep, we're on 8 deaths now.
Oh no.
How important is money to the run?
It's not.
they know the depth.
Okay, so for the speedrun, it basically doesn't matter if you die. You only lose the small amount of time.
Yes, it's pure time. We don't need any of the experience, any of the power-ups. We can just go for it. All right, let's go. So I can either get 2 of the glitches here, and I get the best variants. That's good. You can also get stuck there, and you'd have to go through the through the bottom. That would take a little bit more time. But we're just going to skip this entire level. And here's the end game trigger. So it was there, you just couldn't see it. It was behind the blackness.
So for most of the stages, the exits seem to be loaded in right away.
They're loaded in right away. You just need to know where they are. And I found that one by accident. But yeah, it's very convenient. Oops, there you go. I'll do this part. I'll probably die here. Nope. Wow. Amazed. Boom. Excuse the blood. Go through here. We're gonna use a checkpoint abuse here. There you go. Reset from checkpoints. Helps us skip a little bit. And hopefully I can get this one straight away.
Do you have the checkpoint from a different room?
Yep,
And then
pretty
you
much.
and then you go back to the checkpoint and you get put in the room that the checkpoint is in.
Exactly. There you go.
Neat little skip.
It's very neat.
I like clever things like that.
Yeah, it's interesting how the collision and the areas are set up here. You can. I literally just spent hours teleporting into every little object I could find in the game. And every now and then you find this little gem that just shaves off 20 seconds of your time. All right, now this level I hate with a passion. Basically, I can't play Judy right now. It's just Harry. Judy's a sniper, which we'll see. Oh no, don't die.
Shoot the tank.
There you go. And now I can, when I switch to Judy, I basically get this crosshair. So I'm gonna wait until this guy goes over here and blow him up. There you go. That's all I had to do. So that guy. There you go. This used to be like the hardest level ever for me.
Now you're just beasting through.
Now I'm just beating through, yeah. All right, another boss. This one's called Death. I'm gonna do some movement manipulation here, just to make sure that I minimize his animation time. It's a little bit risky, but that's what we like, right?
Your time is up.
Go. And he's gonna go to the middle. Oh no, there's not a face. Oh. All right, let's not do that again.
I thought just.
Saved. Saved. We're good, boys. Ah. It's just gonna spawn these little skulls. Oh no.
Skulls and chains.
Skulls and chains. Why am I missing these? So, alright, now this phase is actually a bit easier. Because he first throws them around you and then you can just sidestep it. Doing this saves probably like 6 seconds or so. Maybe a bit more. And it looks very dangerous, but it's really not.
Yeah, it seems like one of those bosses that becomes a lot easier once you know the patterns and everything.
Pretty much. Alright, now it's gonna spawn this skull and then do the same thing. But yeah, it's all about knowing the cycles, knowing what he's gonna do, and after that it's pretty simple. You don't really die anymore. But the problem is when you do die, you lose about 20 seconds, which is fatal to your run. I think my runs usually don't have any deaths. How many deaths am I on now?
8.
8. All right, great.
Should be an 8 still.
It's a good thing I already paid for gas. All right. Now we actually have to blow up the level. This is probably one of the easiest glitches. There you go.
Blow up an entire level.
Blow up an entire level, as you do. And we're just gonna go. This level is horrible to play casual. We're skipping a whole lot over here. We're just going straight to the end bit. I'm gonna use a little bit of a feeling for me to know higher. For me to know. There you go. There's the trigger. We go through here, and since you're, there you go. You can dash straight through those and go up here. There we go. Another level done. Now, hopefully I can get this one right, but this is like a 14-second level. It's a stealth level, so if I'm seen, then they'll alert the guards, then basically you're screwed. See if I can get it. Nope. No!
9.
Ooh. 9. All right. Another level which we're gonna go out of bounds, and this time actually go underneath the map again. Let's just go right through here. No, no. Oh no, I gotta redo that. Come on. There you go. It's a lot of blackness. There you go.
Time for a quick donation?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, we've got a €3.77 donation from 3ROT with no message attached to it. So thank you very much for the donation. And I've got a personal question about the game. What's the story behind the game? Because I've noticed that the bosses are like the Riders of the Apocalypse.
Yeah, so fun story. Sorry. I actually had to look up the story because I don't really care about stories in games. But apparently, Harry actually is a soldier from heaven, and he lost his wings, and he's doomed to Earth. And Judy is a demon, and she was also banished to Earth. But there's an apocalypse happening, so they're working their way up to heaven, trying to kill the person behind it. So that's basically the story. And I believe that donation was from Nero, another runner of this game. There's 2 other runners in this game, Bad Black Shark and Nero, both awesome guys. So shout out to them. Oh my God! Please, this one has killed my run so many times. You don't even know. Don't even know. And the problem is, it's still so much better doing it like this, as opposed to actually doing that. Okay, I'm gonna switch to controller and see if that one works. There you go. There you go. That works. So yeah, sometimes you just don't get the actual glitch or the out of bounds. So switching to controller can help. But then I try to do it with controller straight away, then it doesn't work, and I do it with mouse and keyboard, and then it does work. So being beneath the actual level, doing the teleport thing still gets you on the normal level for a split second, allowing you to activate triggers. So that's basically what I'm doing there.
Activating God's triggers?
Activating God's triggers, exactly. Alright, now this one... I was practicing my run this morning, and I failed... I was on world record pace until this level. Oh no. Get me through, please. Please. This is one of the less consistent out of bounds. There you go. We can do it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this guy, and that triggers this line. And there you go. As you can see, I could teleport onto it and then just hit the trigger. And then I teleport into the elevator, where for a split second I'm actually on that level, and it's enough for it to trigger the end level. Okay, so we're going to do another boss. Probably one of the most hated bosses in this game. And we're gonna use a nice abuse there. I never get that usually. Usually I oh, wrong one. Uh-oh. This might be annoying. Go away, go away. Nice. One. There you go. So this boss is called War. So we started off with actually I don't know what the first boss is called.
I think it was Pestilence, if I remember correctly from watching.
Famine, I believe.
Was it
Oh
Famine?
yes. Yeah, wow. You guys know the game better than me.
Maybe I only saw Pestilence mentioned in dialogue then.
Yeah, like I said, I don't really keep track of the actual lore and everything behind the game. But yeah, this is War. She's a bit annoying. She spawns these little drones that try to fire rockets at you. And killing a drone, it drops the weapon that the drone uses, which you need to actually hit War with. Gonna dash at me. Now I try to manipulate her movement a little bit. I want to make sure that she throws that boomerang to the nearest wall, so that it bounces off as quick as possible. Ah! Now this boss is also very glitchy. She can just suddenly kill you without touching you, just by looking at you. I don't know why it happens. I've had it happen once before. I just hope it doesn't happen right now. Actually, I need to get that. Oh no. It's gonna stop.
It's the secret ability the developers didn't tell you about.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think they saw that we were breaking their game. They're like, no, we're not having this. You're just gonna die. On your best run, you're just gonna insta-die.
Does hitting the shield actually do anything, or are you doing
No,
it just for the heck of it?
Uh-oh, I might die here. I'm doing it for the heck of it. It's like a tick, you know. Alright, she's gonna do 2 dashes. Ah! That was close. Sorry for screaming into the mic there. Alright, we got it. We're good.
All done.
Thank you. No deaths, right? No. Alright, we're actually on to chapter 5, which is the last chapter of the game. That's how quick it can go. There you go, switch to Harry here.
Do we have time for some more quick donations?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure, we've got a 10 euro donation from Malleable Rabbit saying, your death count is off if you forgot the tutorial death.
Ooh.
And then we've got another 5 euro donation from Spoiled Chicken saying, Spoiled Chicken is watching you.
No, that's my brother. Oh, I blame that death on my brother. He's gonna pay that 5 euros, 10 euros, I mean. No! That's okay though. Did anyone keep track of those deaths?
Alright, then 3 extra and then the tutorial death. Okay, that makes 14.
Oh my god, this is the worst thing that could have happened. No!
That's 15.
I mean, this is supposed to happen. This is just me trying to be generous to charity and everything. I mean, we wouldn't do that. There you go. Nailed it. First try.
As much as I hate
Shout out to Spoiled Chicken.
thing, they've got a point.
All right, we're gonna do another out of bounds. As you can see, I hate this level. Dying so many times.
I already do.
I like how people are keeping track of the death count and pointing out the errors. It's almost like they want to see me pour. All right, we're gonna drop beneath the map. There you go, and I can go back onto here.
Oh, it's like you said, it's for a good cause.
It is for a good cause, yes. There you go. There you go. There you go. There
I like
you
how
go.
I like how you can still kill enemies when you're underneath the map.
I know, right? It's like cheating.
I think we've told
It's the best kind of cheating, though.
Let's skip to where we were last time.
So, we were facing Purgatory's
There's no
defense
real,
system
like,
in a great
relaxed
way.
moments in this game, which is, I don't know, makes the run a little bit intensive, but we manage. Yeah, oh yeah, we have a very, very new skip in this. I think I found this one actually this week. I call it door skip. Basically, oh god. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen.
That's
No.
And that's number 16.
You're enjoying this too much.
Of course.
This is
why,
not,
why wouldn't I?
this is not cool. Oh my god. All
Alright,
right.
that's your objective. Don't die.
There you go. But yeah, you can see that there's doors in this game. There's triggers that make them go down for a certain amount of time. But when that time passes, it goes back up again. And you can actually abuse that. Oh no. Okay. That was close. I might die here. Nope, because I took it easy. Ha! Ain't losing money today. There you go. It's gonna push me up. And now I'm actually skipping this entire dialogue and cutscene. Normally this would only open as soon as you hit a trigger that's down there, but for some reason the game just thinks like, oh, you already passed that part, so there you go. After this part, we also have another checkpoint abuse coming up. Yeah. That was almost 10 years gone. All right.
Look for the other altars.
No, no, no. Good. We're fine. All right. There you go. Now, there's a possibility the game bugs here, and okay, good. So do you see the slowdown that's happening? There is a possibility that it doesn't happen, and I can assure you, you don't survive that. You'll have bullets flying you immediately, causing you to have probably 8 deaths or something, so that could have been a very expensive little level. All right, we're at the second, I believe, second to last level. Another huge skip there. This level is basically about pushing catapults off the level, but we're going to be hopefully skipping that. I hope I get this one. This is very... Okay, good. Now, an interesting thing about altitude here, as long as you have collision, you keep your altitude. So if you get pushed up, if you just start walking down into the air, you'll fall down. But if you hug the wall, it'll keep you on the same level because it sees that you have collision. Doesn't matter if it's beneath you or just hugging a wall. That's enough. So that's why I was hugging the wall right there, so I wouldn't fall down. Now we have this little sequence, so you just have people spawning here. No biggie. Go.
Alright, so War is now opening the door for you?
Yeah, so every boss that I fought basically is helping me right now. Death was actually in the previous level, helping me. Now War is helping me. Like this feel-good story. It's quite nice.
First you beat people up and then they become your friends.
Exactly. Isn't that how real life works? All right, now we're on to the. Actually, yeah. Oh, sorry. Now we're on to the second to last level. My bad. All right. Now there's a glitch here. Nope. There you go. That's supposed to happen. Now, I found another speed tech here. If I switch to Harry and do a few dashes, switch back to Judy, I retain Harry's speed, which is quite nice. Allows me to go a lot faster. Oh, and now I lost it again. All right. Now I'm just activating these triggers, and now I'm gonna go to the middle. Now this could get very bad. Okay, what just happened? I'm missing a lot of enemies here. This is definitely bugged. Hold on. Hold on.
There's a timer at the top. Is that for you to survive, or?
No, that's the timer as to how long the slow motion is. So there you go. That's where the enemies are. Now I could definitely die here. E. Ah! Oh, this feels good though. Now there is a way to trigger the end level earlier. Not like that. Not like that.
That's number 17.
Oh no. There's a way to trigger the end level earlier, but I haven't figured out how to manipulate it. It just happens sort of randomly. I'm gonna get a shield because I don't want to die again.
The shield is just one extra hit you can take?
25. It has a little number where I
Okay,
am.
that's what the number means.
Yeah.
But
I have to block with my shield. So that was a very bad level. Normally it should be done in about 1 minute, so it took me an extra 30 seconds. So we're on to the end boss here. This boss looks intimidating, but it really isn't. He's basically going to be flying at me. Oh, watch me die, by the way. He's going to be flying at me. I just have to dodge him.
I mean, it does look intimidating.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Gabriel. And there's random orbs around, supposedly making it more difficult, but I don't really know.
Get him, Harry.
By doing that left to right thing, I'm actually hitting him twice at some point. Shout out to, I believe, Nero for finding that out. I'm scared. Alright, we're good. So this is the first phase. Second phase gets a bit more interesting.
Now, Harry.
Go. Now he's gonna come at me a lot faster. Ooh, scary. I'm actually gonna do the second phase using the controller because it's a lot easier movement-wise. Gives me some more angles.
Because obviously the keyboard has WASD, so you can only move in 8 directions. But
Yes.
on controller, do you actually have 360-degree control?
Yep. Completely.
Okay, nice game.
Yeah, it's very different. Oh no. Oh no. So I actually have to hit these blue orbs at him. There you go.
Ah, we're playing tennis.
We're playing tennis, basically, yeah. It's gonna break a shield, and after that I can hit him. Oh no. There are some blue orbs there, but they were a bit too risky to take. Oh no, one more. Come on. I'm not gonna take that one. No. No, no, no. Oh, wow, okay.
The shield went away just in time.
That was really close. All right, on to the final phase here. Gonna do these waves, which you just have to jump over. Then he's gonna shoot. Oh, ooh.
Do you die if you try to dash through with Harry?
Yes, you absolutely do.
You actually have to teleport.
Yep.
Now, who's this guy you're playing as now? Because now you're playing as a different character.
Yeah, so these are actually Harry and Judy combined. Basically using both their powers, using Harry's swords and his dash and the teleport. So now I'm using the teleport, but now it's switching to the dash from Harry. And time's coming up when you see level complete. Time. So there you go. That was God's Trigger. 33 minutes. It's a decent time. Definitely a decent run. How many deaths did I end up with?
17 it was. If I'm not mistaken.
17.
If chat knows it
Chat's-
better.
He knew I would
Chat, if you kept track, let me know how many deaths I had. I'll make sure I pay the fine.
Looking at the host
And
right
donate to
now, who
charity.
can see chat.
Yeah, we're waiting just for stream to catch up here.
Thrived on chaos and an all
So what'd you think of that game, Double Level?
Oh yeah, it looks.
wasn't
It looks like a good game and looks like a very broken speedrun, which is something I definitely approve of.
Yes, it is indeed very broken. We're looking for more runners, so if you're interested, I actually made a YouTube series, an entire playlist on how to run this game. And the first, I believe, 10 levels are covered, so you can look it up on YouTube. If you're interested in running this game, go to the speedrun.com page. There's a Discord link there as well, so you can join our Discord and ask any of us to help you out, and we'd be happy to give you a hand if you're interested. So, any final conclusion on the devs?
Well, if we have to believe chat, it can be anywhere between 22 and 70. So let's just keep it at that 17. I think that's fair.
All right,
Yep,
great.
sure.
Thank you very much, and enjoy the next run.
All right.